because I tried all night. But the next
What is up, Sharp Nation? It is SharpieOfHonor here today, and I am coming at you with another awesome video. Today, we're going to be talking about Fortnite Battle Royale. As you can see, that is what I usually put on my channel and produce on my channel for you guys. But if you've been friends with me on Xbox, you can kind of see that I have not been playing Fortnite Battle Royale as much. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, and that is not because the new competitive is out or anything like that. By the way, if you want to play with me on Xbox, my gamer tag is SharpieOfHonor. It's the title of my channel. It's also in the description if you want to play with me. But getting back to the point, I have not been playing Fortnite Battle Royale as much as I used to. And why is that? Why am I doing that? And I've noticed a lot of my friends are doing that as well. And I think long-term Fortnite players see this change, but new Fortnite players don't exactly see/feel this change. When I started playing Fortnite, it was at the beginning, when this Battle Royale came out, and a lot of my friends were just hopping on, having fun, including myself. And I think that was the main point Fortnite was trying to make, as PUBG was very intense, very high pressure. However, Fortnite was just fun, cartoon, awesome, get some victories, have some fun. I think that's what drew a lot of people into Fortnite Battle Royale, is a lot of people are just having fun on it. I still think people have a lot of fun on Fortnite Battle Royale, but I definitely think it has decreased since Fortnite has become more of a competitive game and is trying to become an outreach more competitively. I think the big thing, the big picture I'm trying to make out here is Fortnite possibly dying, or will it die? I think it's a big if, and I think it could possibly die in the future, but I kind of see the pattern of how it could die, and I think competitive is the big thing. I was a big competitive Call of Duty player, and I kind of saw how competitive killed Call of Duty, because the big thing about Call of Duty, or at least it used to be, was you could hop on Call of Duty, get some kills, get some kill streaks, and have a lot of fun with your friends. In fact, a lot of you that played Black Ops 2 or other mini Call of Duty titles like MW2, MW3, and Black Ops, you know that feeling of just, hopping on and having a lot of fun with your friends. However, if you play Call of Duty now, you get the intense pressure, everyone trying to be the best, and the competitive nature of Call of Duty. So it isn't a lot of fun anymore. It's all about competitiveness. Unless you're not serious about the game, then you're not going to have fun. If you're serious about the game, then you love the game, because the competitive nature is what you are there for. But I think a lot of people in Fortnite weren't there for the competitive nature and the competitiveness in Fortnite. I think they were there because it was just a ton of fun and they loved playing Fortnite. That's why I was there. I didn't want to have competitive in this game. I didn't want to have it be super serious like that. But that's what it's turning into, and that's what I fear. I have a lot of my friends that are joining clans now. A lot of people I know are in clans and are in teams. And however, I have done a couple tournaments, and I think it's a lot of fun actually. Fortnite competitive, but it's not why I wanted to play the game, and that's not why I think a lot of people played the game, because they played it just to have fun, get some victories. I think Fortnite doesn't realize this, as the competitive is getting hyped up even more. I think that's a super big problem, because a lot of people, they're going to start to not have fun anymore unless they're there for competitive. If you're there for competitive, then you're going to love the game. But I think the problem is the people that are just there to have fun and enjoy the game and the graphics and the mechanics are eventually going to leave and play something else where they're not getting bombarded with sweats. Now, when I play Fortnite now, every time I get on the game, I feel like I'm just, I have to try, and it's life or death, or I feel like I'm in a competitive match, and I don't want to be in a competitive match. I just want to have fun. I don't want to have to build battle someone to get one kill. I just want to have fun and have a good time. I don't want to, go for the victory royale while everyone else is like having those same skill sets, and it's just such a big deal to get that victory royale now, because the stats. And no one's having fun on Fortnite anymore. No one's doing Stairway to Heaven. No one's finding glitches. No one's trying to hide in a bush and do something funny. Everyone's just trying to be competitive and win and destroy people and get better at the game. And I don't think it's working. I really don't think it's working for a lot of people. And I think it's a super big deal that could happen in the future with Fortnite and how it could possibly die, is because this happened to Call of Duty. Call of Duty players, veterans, people would say, were tired of having to try so hard at the game when they just want to hop on after work and have a good time, you know? That's the big deal. That's the super big problem that I think Fortnite is going to face in the future if they go with this competitive route. I think Fortnite is smart enough company to see, hey, this could potentially ruin the game. And competitive already, they've been trying to do tournaments, have not been working. So they might go back to the route where they're just trying to make a game where you can hop on, have some fun, get some victory royales. But I think the big problem here is that right now they're not. And it's a super big deal. And this could cause the death of Fortnite. Many people talk about, oh, this is going to kill Fortnite. Oh, this is going to kill Fortnite. But really, I think the fan base is eventually what will kill Fortnite. If people want competitive, then they'll tell Fortnite, hey, I really want competitive. But that's not the greatest route to go. Competitive is not where we need to go as Fortnite in the community. We're just going to get toxic people, and we're not going to be able to have fun because every match will be competitive. Now, I am a thinker. I'm a problem solver. So I like to look at the problems and I like to have a solution. Obviously, I see a big problem with Fortnite and possibly the death of Fortnite in the future if they go down the competitive route. But there's many things they can do to fix this. In fact, Overwatch does a lot of them pretty well. Sometimes not, but a lot of times they do. They have a competitive playlist. Now theirs is seasonal, which is okay. I think actually it's pretty good to have seasonal. Call of Duty tried to do this a little bit, but they did it terribly and it didn't launch great. I think Fortnite, while the competitive is hyped, right now need to make a competitive playlist and have the stats count. And like have competitive stats. And I think having that competitive stats and competitive playlist, people in clans and people that are wanting to go into competitive will go into that playlist. People that want to get better at building and to destroy people and get those victory royales because they want to join a super big clan will go to that playlist. And the other playlist, just the simple solo, duo, squads, will be just for fun, have a good time. The problem with that, I could see that, is that people that are competitive are going to get super tired of, you know, all the sweats in Fortnite. Even though they shouldn't, eventually that's what's going to happen. That's what people in Call of Duty did. They just want to have fun, but they want to be in competitive. They mixed up their feelings. The problem is Fortnite, they need to get their stuff figured out. They need a competitive playlist and they need competitive stats. And the clans need to look at the competitive stats. If the clans start saying, okay, your competitive stats say this, but your battle royale stats say that, they only look at the competitive stats, and you're going to be only playing competitive if you want to be in a clan. So I think that's the solution. I do. I honestly believe the best way to resolve this and end Fortnite being such a competitive game and everyone not having fun anymore is to make a competitive playlist and to have people in this competitive playlist that want to do competitive. The problem with Call of Duty is the competitive playlist didn't have people that wanted to do competitive in it. They only had people that didn't like pubs in it. That's it. Fortnite, with all this hype, they could have the competitive playlist, I think. And I think a lot of people would go to that because they want to be good. And I can see them trying to do that already, but it's not really working. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I think that's the best solution. And I believe in Fortnite. Epic Games is a really good engine and maker of games. They know what they're doing, and they have not made many mistakes already, and they're a new company, and I think they can look at what other mistakes other game developers made, and they can, you know, fix off of that. And I really do believe that Epic Games will figure out what the best scenario is for their game. And if they don't, then they don't. But there's plenty of other games out there that I'm enjoying and I think you enjoy as well. I know some of my friends are playing No Man's Sky. I know some of them are playing other games. But I think there's plenty of things for you guys to play besides Fortnite. I just hope Fortnite doesn't die because of this situation. I see the end of Fortnite coming soon if this problem with competitive doesn't get resolved. Especially with the way they're going right now. But I believe in Epic Games. I believe they are going to figure out some way of doing this. And I think they can do this easily. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And stay sharp, Sharp Nation.